Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I am Chakhesang Youth with the evening news. The headlines. Chakhesang Youth Front cautions anti-social elements hampering progress of developmental activities in Phek district. Vice President asked DRDO scientists to intensify research to combat any pandemic threat in future. Nagaland's COVID-19 cases stands at 30,003 with 31 new infections. India wins 2 gold medals in Tokyo Paralympics Games. Sumit Antil sets new world record in men's javelin throw. As the nationwide free COVID-19 vaccination campaign at government facilities for those above 18 years is going on, we advise our young listeners to get vaccinated and also to help others to get vaccinated. We also advise our listeners not to lower their guard as COVID-19 remains a threat to our health. Please stay at home unless it is essential to go out and continue to follow these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact national helpline numbers 011-2397-8046 and 1075 and state helpline number 1800-345-0019. And now the news. The Chakhesang Youth Front (CYF) has cautioned the anti-social elements hampering the progress of developmental activities in its jurisdiction in Phek district of Nagaland. In a release, CYF officials said they strongly support the resolution of its parent body, Chakhesang Public Organization, that illegal taxation or antisocial elements by any group or individual would not be entertained nor allowed to take place in the development activities within its jurisdiction. Stressing on the importance of 2-lane mega projects in the districts, the CYF said those projects will benefit every section of the society for generations to come. They said it is their bounden duty to support and cooperate with the authorities. In this regard, the CYF directed its village, town and area units to report any illegal taxation or antisocial activities to CYF. Meanwhile, CYF also cautioned National Highway and National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation (NHIDCL) and its contractors working in different packages for timely completion of the project without compromising the work quality. It also assured sincere cooperation and support to the NHIDCL. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has asked the scientists of Defense Research and Development Organization to intensify research to combat any pandemic threat in the future. Interacting with 25 scientists and technicians from Defense Institute of Physiology and Allied Sciences at Uparashtrapati Niwas in New Delhi today, Naidu lauded the role of DRDO labs in treatment and management of COVID-19. He said that the pandemic has triggered unprecedented health crisis and severely impacted lives and livelihoods across the world. On the occasion, DRDO Chairman Dr. G. Satish Reddy briefed Naidu about various products and equipment developed indigenously by DRDO labs for treatment and management of COVID-19. Nagaland today reported 31 fresh cases of COVID-19 positive and 70 recoveries while there was no death. With this, the total confirmed caseload has reached 30,003, while 27,735 are recovered cases, and deaths related to the infection is 603. The state's active cases now stand at 767, while 884 patients have migrated to other states. More than 63 crore 43 lakh COVID-19 vaccine doses have been administered in the country so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Health Ministry said that more than 31 lakh 14,000 vaccine doses were administered during the last 24 hours. It said the COVID recovery rate in the country stands 97.51%. More than 34,000 patients recovered during the last 24 hours. Till now, over 3 crore 19 lakh 23,000 patients have recovered from COVID-19. India reported over 42,000 new cases in the last 24 hours. Country's active case load is now at 376,324. This news comes to you from All India Radio Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on our YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. India said the situation in Afghanistan is raising new questions from the security point of view, and it is constantly monitoring the situation. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh said, along with the security of Indians, the government also wants to ensure that anti-national forces cannot encourage cross-border terrorism by taking advantage of the situation in Afghanistan. He was addressing the third Balramji Das Tandon Memorial Lecture organized by Punjab University at Chandigarh on the issue of national security through video conferencing today. Talking about border security, Singh said several anti-India forces have attempted to create an atmosphere of instability in India since independence. He said Indian Army and security forces have not only faced every challenge but also retaliated them. The minister also said several infrastructure projects are underway in Ladakh and Northeast, and these projects are not just infrastructure projects but are an important part of the national security grid. The United States military has said that it is investigating the report killing of 9 Afghan civilians after it conducted an airstrike on Sunday. U.S. Central Command said in a statement that the strike targeted a vehicle carrying at least one person associated with the Afghan branch of the Islamic State group. It said there were a number of substantial and powerful subsequent explosions after the strike hit the car that was being targeted. The U.S. has been on high alert since a suicide bomber killed more than 169 civilians and 13 U.S. troops outside the airport last Thursday. Meanwhile, a U.S. anti-missile system today intercepted multiple rockets flying over the capital towards the airport. The White House said operation is continuing uninterruptedly at the airport in Kabul after a rocket attack. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu will launch the digital quiz contest called Amrit Mahotsav with Khadi in New Delhi tomorrow. The quiz has been designed by Khadi and Village Industries Commission to celebrate Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises said the quiz contest seeks to connect the public with the Indian freedom struggle, the sacrifices of freedom fighters and the legacy of Khadi since the pre-independence era. The quiz contest will run for 15 days, with 5 questions to be placed across all digital platforms of KVIC every day. To participate in the quiz, one needs to visit the website www.kviconline.gov.in. The quiz will start at 11 a.m. every day and will be accessible for the next 12 hours. The participant giving maximum correct answers in minimum time frame will be declared winner for the day. A total of 21 winners will be announced every day. India secured 2 gold medals at the Tokyo Paralympic Games today. Shooter Avani Lekhara won the first gold medal in women's 10-meter air rifle shooting, while Sumit Antil set a new world record to win the gold medal in the men's Javelin throw F64 event with the best throw of 68.85 meters in the final. Yogesh Katunia won silver medal in discus throw, Devendra Jajaria bagged silver in javelin throw, and Sundar Singh Gurjar bronze in javelin throw. President Ramnath Kovind, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulated the para-athletes on their success. President Kovind, congratulating Lekhara on winning gold, said, "Another daughter of India makes us proud." Lekhara created history and became the first Indian woman to win gold at Paralympics. On Antil's historic performance in javelin throw, he said it is a moment of great pride for the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said it was a phenomenal performance. Vice President Naidu said they are an inspiration to all. Congratulating Antil, Modi said the nation is proud of Sumit Antil's record-breaking performance in the Paralympics. And now to end the news, here are the main headlines again. Chakhesang Youth Front cautions anti-social elements hampering progress of developmental activities in Phek district. Vice President asks DRDO scientists to intensify research to combat any pandemic threat in future. Nagaland's COVID-19 cases stands at 30,003 with 31 new infections. India wins 2 gold medals in Tokyo Paralympics Games. Sumit Antil sets new world record in men's javelin throw. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Have a good night.